after
Woo!
all the things.
All the things?
Well, no, actually fairly restrained in the things. So
That's good.
Excellent.
all is well.
I am glad that it has been resolved in a decent manner.
Do I need to practice my yes, officer, he was online the entire time, I can vouch for him speech?
No, but
Nope.
as soon as we heard his voice, I hit start stream, so we're good.
Ooh, start stream. Huzzah.
Welcome back to the Yawning Portal. Who would like to recap what happened last time? Oh, we are not doing the clutch though. I gotta fix that. That's not right.
Kastrick nominates Sorsha.
I second that nomination.
That is not fair, you guys. Not fair at all.
If you had spent the time preparing by reading through Kastrick's journal notes, which are available to you, you would have a very detailed account of what happened last time.
It is in my Google Drive, so I could read through all of it.
Oh, that's a
Do
cute
not go
bumpers.
there.
I will say for this, we will have Blue do the recap.
Oh man!
But be
if
prepared next week.
If I remember correctly,
Which I'm sure you don't.
almost certainly not. We took a long rest in our little safety zone portal area, and then decided the next area we wanted to go to was one that we just had a key for that we have not visited yet. So we pop through, and we end up in what I would like to call the Stink Temple. With there was a red robe, I think, some sort of altar, and was he an ogre? Stinky ogre?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Orc, actually.
We cleared out the room fairly decently, threw up a lot, moved on to the next area, and thankfully we cleared out the stink, but there were just, like, vines everywhere, and then will-o-wisp started popping up, and there was another altar, and I think we made a deal with the person on the altar. Oh man, I don't remember what the deal was for. We definitely took them to the next room, which was an icy room.
Yeah, she chose not to follow you into the room.
Which was smart because I think it was very cold. There was Yetis, another red robe, and then, oh, that's right. We debated for about 5 to 10 minutes over if we should free this person or not, or how we should keep them trapped. I stepped up to let them down, and they immediately attacked me.
Yep, and I believe we are starting with initiative.
That sounds
That's correct.
right.
Nice job, Blue.
Try.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I appreciate the fact that there's a journal that I could read up on to know what happened.
Caster's journal is wonderful.
Kastrick.
It is from his
I
point of view.
highly appreciate it.
Hold on, I'm still scrolling through the black to find where we are. Oh, there we are.
Yep, sorry. I believe you will need to throw yourself in. Or did we have you following? Oh, no, you were there last week. That's right.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Who are we missing?
Still me.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Did you click your character first?
I
Yes,
believe
you
I
did.
did.
You did.
Good job.
Yep. There's only one person who didn't. I won't call out Anja on that. Kastrick, you're first.
Very
What would you
kind
like
of
to
you.
do?
I get to go first?
You do. Everyone rolled low.
What do we have? A single person in the random pillar thing trying to attack us, or
Correct.
forget
This,
now.
Yeah.
this person here is trying to attack us.
Yep.
Do I have a direct line of sight on this person?
I'll say yes for the purposes of this.
Wonderful. Since I was trying to be nice last time and argued that we should give them a chance, and they betrayed my trust and faith.
Can you bring this to Ari after?
We're going with a 4th level lightning bolt. You may roll a DC 19 dexterity check to avoid it.
Yikes.
All right, sorry, my daughter was talking to me. Well, I missed everything you said you were doing.
Kasric is casting a level 4 lightning bolt. You may roll a DC 19 dexterity check to avoid it.
Well, I don't avoid it. I take full damage.
Yikes.
Nine D6 comes out 27.
Very nice. Anything else?
No, I will stay next to the dead guys and next to this nice warm brazier, so I don't have to keep rolling against the cold in the room.
Yeah, smart idea. And that will bring us to Saoirse, right?
Sorsha, yes.
All right. At the beginning of your turn, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please, because you are too far away from the brazier. Can you guys still hear me all right if I move my mic back?
Yep, you're fine.
All right, good.
Wow.
Okay, you don't take any cold damage. So what would you like to do?
I am very relieved that I am not taking cold damage. I can still do my level 5 synaptic static.
I believe so, if you want to. Just so you know, this creature is looking very rough and won't take a lot of damage to die. So you might want to save a higher level spell like that.
Noted then. I think I'm going to try to hit the creature with just my bow and arrow.
Okay, go for it. Oh yeah, and the creature screamed an oath to Auril and then attacked you. That's what it was. Get it
Yes,
right, Blue. Come on.
That's what the journal says.
I just hit my the crossbow, right?
Yep, on your character sheet. You click it and it should there. Nope, not that one. So in the middle where it says attacks and spellcasting, you should see light crossbow.
Nice shot.
Perfect. Yeah, that hits and that does some damage. Not as much as you were hoping. It's not magical, but still pretty good. Anything else?
No, my goal at this point is just to survive this encounter.
Alrighty. You do have movement if you want to move like closer to one of the braziers so you can stay warm.
That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. The white sees blue right there. However, Kasric was not very nice to it. So she's going to make 2 great bolt attacks on you.
I was the one who argued that she should be set free, so she should like me to start with.
And then you did almost her full health in lightning bolt damage.
Because she attacked us.
A 14 out of 7. I think they both missed.
Wow.
Actually, the 14 would hit, but I will reaction shield, and she'll miss me, but I'll get my arcane ward up instead.
All right, perfect. And that's the white's turn. Blue.
Con save?
Oh yes, you are away from the brazier. Go for it.
Okay. Just gonna walk up and like very begrudgingly and like just upset the situation, swipe my sword down.
Yep, make a attack roll. Yeah,
Does a 30 hit?
It's dead. 30 definitely hits, and it had 7 health left. So,
Yikes.
With that, you guys feel like you're out of combat. Nothing else in the room seems to be threatening you.
Next time we are going to put it in the toilet like I wanted. You would have been perfectly fine. There would have been no issues.
Just putting you in the toilet mean you have to look down into a pool of water, because we're not going back over that rule set again.
Did we go through the bodies last time? For loot?
We probably did.
Yes.
Let's see. The apprentices. I have the apprentices had a dagger and a spellcasting focus. The evoker, which I think was the lady in the opposite room, had the quarterstaff and the spellcasting focus. And Dacton picked up a robe of warmth that needs to be identified. So it's just a robe. Seems to be keeping him warm.
Yeah. She also has a glyph key and a skeleton key. I don't know if that was written down or not. But yeah, that was from the evoker, which is the one you killed in this room.
Okay. Why? Do we remember why we grabbed this person?
She's the friendly druid who was going to help us out, but she didn't want to walk into the icy room with us. And referring back to the journal,
which blew totally red.
And Lee, I did see your question. I have to give you an answer in a minute. Let's see. Blue walked up to the altar and began speaking Elvish, or he's been with the Elvish female who was standing atop the altar, which would be the druid. Ira, E-I-R-A, claimed to be the chosen one of Rilly Fane Ralathil, the elven god of forest and woodlands. She has been infused with the spirit of Talona. There's two personalities inside her, and they warred with each other for control, but both stated they would help us in our fight against the Red Wizards. Ira shares with the group that Saz Tam, the head honcho lich, is attempting to become a god. He's also trying to channel the souls of, quote, the chosen into the phylacteries of his underlings. And then Ira revealed that she is a druid, and she said she'll attempt to support our party as best she can. I know there's a second name, but I didn't get the name of the other personality in her body. Was that
the other name in that is Talona.
Okay, so Talona is the second name.
Yeah, she's been infused with the essence of a chosen of Talona.
Hold on.
I gotta update that. Huh.
Nope. Okay, I have all that in my notes.
Okay.
Lee, could you tell me where that question comes from in the journal?
Yeah, in the journal towards the end of the last session input, it just says blue app.
It says what? You cut out?
No, she didn't. That's what it says. It says blue app.
It just says blue app.
I was typing blue approached. He approached the altar with this creature on it.
Okay.
And then talked to her briefly, and then she told us that her name was Arnsforth, and the creature appears to be so. I was scribbling quickly.
Okay, thank you.
I'm ready to be out of the cold room, so I will start moving back because it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go from here, right?
Yes, we find ourselves at a dead end. So where's the last little glyph portal that we found?
Ugh, I think we have to go back to the stink room.
Yeah, you haven't seen any at all. You have the black portal from where the stink room is, but you don't know if there's any white portals in this area yet.
Okay, I remind everybody that if you travel slowly, the grasses will not attack you. So just don't go rushing through this room.
And our original instruction was that we could mess with black gates, right?
Correct. We need to somehow disrupt the black gate system that allows the teleporting around the place. And then that will open a gateway to the phylactery vault, where we need to go and try to find Zaz Tam's phylactery to bring back out of here. So Kasric will move slowly through the grasses, attempting to avoid upsetting them by moving too quickly.
Okay.
I will mimic Kasric's movements.
So she follows the proper example set by the party leader.
We left these doors open, I believe. So is the room so filled with the stench?
No, the stench wafts into this next room.
So this is the gate, but there's also another door that we haven't been through yet.
Yep. As you guys enter this room, the black gate flickers and opens, and out pops Leah. If you'd like to describe your character, please.
I don't really think that far in advance, but basically it's a Shadarakai. Basically, if you know what those look like, they're elves,
Not a clue.
but they're like pale and like gray in color. They're not drow, but they're similar, I believe. She has black hair and she's dressed in, I guess you could say, cleric-like armor. I didn't know I was already in the thing. I didn't know you put me in.
So the way this happens is, I thought I explained it to you, is as you're in the Yawning Portal, you see on these screens that Elminster has going throughout the portal, throughout the tavern or inn, what the adventurers going in through this dungeon, and you volunteer to join them in for the chance of riches and glory. And as he opens up the portal and you pop through, you land with them currently where they are.
So I just like phased into existence, basically.
Yeah,
So
you were essentially in
not...
town, and now you're here.
She didn't come through the black gate. She came through a portal that we've seen before.
Well, Elminster opened up the black gate and threw her through that. But yes, the colors are very similar to how Elminster does his thing.
I just appear and I start like grabbing my arms and my legs. I'm like, oh my god! All right, I'm here in one piece. Good.
Hello. Did you come from the portal? Yes.
I mean, he just had to go through, so I did. I didn't think I would just appear.
It's okay. It's okay. This is very important. Okay. Did he hand you any ale to take with you?
No, he did not.
No, but I brought jam.
Jam is good.
Yeah, I make it myself, so.
Blue, you hear the familiar sounds of a portal opening, and you look up as 2 mugs of ale pop down. Make a dexterity check.
No.
Can I try to catch them?
You try to catch them, and you miss, and they just right on the ground. And he goes, "Oh, that sucks to be you!" And the portal closes.
Damn, okay. He's savage, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit on me. I should have been ready. Hello, I'm Blue.
I'm just gonna pull out a ration and like smother some jam on it and hand it to the to Blue. Say, I hope this makes up for the lost ale.
I will take off my helmet and I guess begrudgingly eat jammed rations.
It's really good.
Ooh.
If you're missing any hit points, you gain 2 hit points.
Wow.
Dang.
Some fancy jam.
Like I said, I make it myself every day, basically.
Guys, you need to try this. This is very good.
I mean, I don't have enough rations to feed everyone, but you're more than welcome to jam your own rations.
Yes, well, Well, welcome, very nice to have you here with us. And I see, of course, you've come through the portal from Elminster, and it's very nice to see you. And so I'm glad that you didn't bring any of the moldy pepper sandwiches that they've been serving up there because those terrible druids. No offense, Ira, but that's not important right now. But you didn't bring any ale, which is unfortunate because it would have been nice to have a little something. And usually you've been sending those, and then he drops them on you, and that's just like a big to do something like that. Very clumsy of him up there. And Kasric is looking around like he's, today he'd be looking for cameras in the ceiling, but Huey's just looking around at random points in the air as though there's something looking at him. And he continues to say, "Well, my name is Kasric, but you've been watching us probably on the big spells that are cast up there. So you know who we are. And your name is what?"
I'm just gonna look at him and then look at Blue and whisper, "Is he okay?"
He's like this. Just do not fight him on anything ever, okay? Trust me, listen to me. Look me in my eyes. You will regret this to the day you die. I promise this thing.
I just nod my head. I go, "Oh, okay," and I turn back to Karstic, right? Or Kastric?
Kasric Lingenhall.
Sorry, yeah.
Of the big forest Lingenhalls. You've heard of us, of course. I mean, it's only proper that you would have. And I've made my introduction, and I waited till after Blue had made his introduction because that's proper that I should not go first. That's very rude, and bigs tend to do that, and I don't like to do that. So I ask a second time. What is your name, please?
Oh, it's Sylvie. Sylvie Amnes.
For the record, please spell that in chat for me.
Yeah, you got it. Hold on one second.
Thank you very much. You are now in the journal.
You get it twice because I wrote it as my character and I wrote it out.
Well, that's just proper.
Very much noted.
And speaking of druids, I am druid too, just so you know.
Okay, well then you and I should maybe have a discussion at some point about the moldy peppers that you've been foisting off on people after you prepare them and make them seem like they're fresh again, because it's really not proper that people should be paying for fresh peppers on their sandwiches and salads, but you're just reconstituting moldy ones. That's not fair, is it?
But I don't
in
deal
any way,
in
shape, or
peppers.
form, how is it that you could be able to charge somebody for a fresh pepper if you've just gone ahead and taken a moldy one and just made it look fresh and
Kasric,
pepper
it's
again?
okay.
But I don't deal in peppers. I deal in berries.
I've told you, please, for all that is holy, do not challenge him.
I'm just gonna show him what I can do.
Do what?
I'm just gonna show you what I can do.
I am watching. Yes, please. Always interested. Yes, yes. And at 2.5 feet tall, a proper size.
I make
Kasric stands
berries
before
in my
you.
hand.
You're making
And
berries in your hand?
I deal in berries. See, berries. These are not peppers. I don't even like peppers. I deal in berries.
Well, I'm okay. Maybe not all druids deal in peppers, but obviously some other druids deal in peppers. But
I
and
agree
that's
with
just
you.
fine.
Some of them do deal in peppers, but not me.
Okay, well then I guess that makes you okay. But thank you very much, and I appreciate you showing me some of your craft. And it was very delightful that you should do that for us. And how, you can do this every day. You said to make this delightful jam that Blue seems to like. Is it good jam, Blue?
He's very good, yes.
So if
It
Blue
takes
holds
me a
that,
while to make the jam.
so if he holds it, one of these berries you've made, and then makes a jam, is that blueberry jam?
Oh man, I should have seen that coming, and I did not.
I only caught the tail end of that, but I have something for this.
You're ready for that? What?
I am. Listen and watch very carefully on the Discord.
I think he was preparing a long time for this.
He's in his timeout channel.
Oh, come on.
Saying it really is proper that we should call it. So, do we need to then find?
Were you talking the whole time I put you in
to make
timeout?
strawberry jam?
I mean, if I give the berries to Blue and he makes the jam, we could call it Blue's berry jam. But I make the jam, And I don't have a name for it yet. It's an experiment.
Maybe you should tell people this thing before you feed them experiments, yes?
It didn't kill you, did it?
We'll see.
All right. Well, the other person you see is, decked in a human in cleric's robes, but they're really tattered. Just so you know, he's half cleric, half druid, and he's like, "Okay, hi, yeah, nice to meet you, Sylvie. Hey, Castrick, we want to take a stab at this black gate now, or do we need to have something else?"
I mean, before that, do you like tattered clothes, or I'm saying that in character, like she's like asking you if you like tattered clothes.
Decton's cleric's robes are because he has a bit of a weird relationship with his god at this point. So he's got like half mushrooms growing over his, in behind his ears. So he's like, "Wait, what? Yeah, no, I like, yeah, nice to see you. Okay, so what are we doing, guys? We trying to attack this thing, or we walking through a door?"
I attack the portal?
No, it's a question of trying to figure out if we can disrupt this black portal we've come through, and maybe Clive can offer some insight into this, if you wish to take a look at it with me. But it seems almost an arcane nature of these black portals, this glyph on the ground. But if we can figure out how to disrupt them, which I'm sure the wizardy big up in the tavern told you about, we can maybe figure out how to open the pathway to the vault of the phylactery, where we need to get the thing to bring back.
Yep, I can give myself or somebody else a boost to give a stab at disrupting this thing.
I am not trained in these things. I could look, but this seems more like something up Casrick's what is word? Sleeve? Yes, up his sleeve.
That's correct. Very good, Blue.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Arcana, but Gnome, I'm pretty sure you're better.
Well, I'll take another look at this thing, because I've had a little bit of time to think about it. Let me see. But yeah, if you have any kind of a boost or some kind of thing might help me kind of focus a little bit better, I'd appreciate that when I go and look at it.
I got you.
Cast Enhance ability and throw a guidance on top of it for Castrick there.
Okay, so enhanced ability from Dacton, and Clive's going to throw a guidance on top of that. So
I think it's
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
It's
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
I thought it was
I'm
Clive at first too.
sorry.
That I
The
just the I and the
spelling
L
is really
blend.
weird.
Oh no, I love it. It's just the I and the L blend. So
Yeah, I thought you were doing a thing.
all right.
I
So
mean, I would have named a male character Clive, so it does kind of work.
all right. So which one are you giving him? The intelligence one?
Intelligence
cutting?
advantage, yeah.
Okay. Castrick, as you hold out this black key to this gate, I need you to make an Arcana check for me. You have advantage, and you have a D4 as well.
Awesome.
I just realized I have bless as well, but I'll just give him guidance.
Yeah, because you can't do bless and guidance at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
And bless is more like I
Imagine if
think
you
attack
could.
rolls and saving throws. No, because they're both concentration.
Okay, so rolling Arcana check twice, and I get to add a D4 on top of whatever the higher one is.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Oh, baby.
Not bad.
Okay.
30-20.
All right.
Dirty 20.
As you,
Doesn't he have guidance on it?
yeah,
That was
that's
the
what the D4 is.
Oh, okay.
So as you hold out this key and the portal options come up to where this key is attuned to, something just clicks in your head. And you fiddle around a little bit, and with your 19 roll or 20, you send out like a little arcane pulse through the key, and you get the feeling that this portal is now being disrupted. It looks like it'll work accurately, but this this one glyph now is disrupted. So you have one disrupted glyph.
Awesome. Okay. I will explain to the group that I have figured out how to do this. Now we have to go and mess up some other portals, but I don't think we can ever use this one again while it's disrupted.
Well, I can keep this up for an hour, so you go find another one, go mess up another one.
I hope we can still use this portal because if I remember correctly, they told us this was sectioned off from the rest of the dungeon.
We'll find out.
We'll find out soon enough. All right. So, Blue, why don't we go through that next door? Good. So we're making progress here. Yes. And if we need to, do I think I could unfix this one?
Make an intelligence check for me.
I still have the.
You still have advantage. Yep.
enhance.
Or
Yes, you do.
Arcana check. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I do guidance again? Oh no, I can't.
I
Never
mean,
mind, sorry.
if you want it, but he's good. With that, you don't. You look at this and you realize this still functions normally. Just the people who like, it looks like the damage from like if you mess it up will be increased. You know, like if you use the wrong key, like Blue's done with the white zone before, or if you go
Right.
without a key. But if you hold up the key, you can still go to where you want to. It's just this has also been disrupted. Because you at this point you know you need to disrupt enough portals to be able to go to the phylactery vault.
Okay. So now it's a matter of going back, either going forward and disrupting more, or we decide we backtrace to where we know we've been and we mess up the ones we know we've already passed.
Yeah, but blacks only lead us to the safe zone, right? We can't go to different zones through a black gate.
Yes, you can.
You can.
You've been able to go to different zones through them.
Yeah, the white gates are within one zone. The black gates are zone to zone.
All right. then.
We could theoretically travel back to just about everywhere we've been.
I've got 2, and pretty much everyone else has at least.
Pretty
that
sure
many.
between you guys you have enough keys to go back to every single black portal that you have been to. Or black glyph, whatever you guys want to call them.
I mean,
At this point,
seems-
I think that's our best move is to go
Yep.
back and disrupt all the ones we know we've been through, because we've been through those areas, and I think we can try to maybe safely knock those out. And if it's enough, maybe that'll let us get to the phylactery vault. If not, then we have to proceed onward. But now we know how to disrupt these things.
Dacton, what's your passive perception?
Passive. Let's see. I am. Passive perception is. I'll find it somewhere.
Bottom left of your character sheet, I believe. Or
Yep, there it is. 14.
14. You hear a very faint, like almost a clunk sound coming from the opposite side of the door, and then it fades.
Oops. Hey, something's probably on its way, guys. So if we're getting through this black gate, we should do it right now. I've got the key to the original pit fighting room.
Yes, let's go visit the vampire.
Yep. To the vampire.
Okay. You hold out the key, and everybody. Let me. Sylvie and Saoirse, are you guys going through the portal?
So we need
Yeah,
you
I mean,
need you with us.
I'll just tag along, yeah.
Okay.
Did Era come with us too?
Good
Yeah,
question.
she would
The
be
other
coming
druid?
with you. All right, you guys. Oh, there's a goblin that's not with us no more. And a Hermie.
Dicks. And Hermie?
Yeah, Hermie was on this page too.
Ah!
So as you
We'll
guys,
get him back. Don't worry.
he's Santa Claus now, though.
Is that the official lore of what happened to him?
Yeah, he took over for Santa Claus.
What? Were we ever told that?
Legit?
No,
Or,
you guys don't know that. So, all right.
We'll get him next year.
Okay, so for Leah, since you're just joining us, and I do like the character art for your token, great. If you go back and watch the whole series of
God.
Yawning Portal adventures from
I
the
mean,
beginning,
that could be a
you will
lot
get
of
to
hours.
you will eventually get to the Christmas one shot, and fully understand the reference that was just made. No spoilers from this point on.
Couldn't I just watch the Christmas one shot just for a
Yes,
quick?
yes,
that would
you
not be the
could.
proper way to appreciate everything we had gone through to that point.
It's the
It
big
is
way to
something.
appreciate
I
it, but not
see
the proper way.
dedication to your character outside of your character, and I love it.
Okay, here. Remember this: Kasric lives rent-free in several people's heads,
Yes,
but you
He
guys
too
only
soon.
get
He
you
too
guys
soon will
only
live
get
rent-free in
him.
my head.
You guys only get him when I let him out. I get him 24/7.
Yep. All right, so you guys go through the portal and wind up in the prison cells. And there's a black glyph on the ground.
Kasric will take the black key, approach it again, and again release an arcane jolt through it. And
I
can
need an
disrupt it.
Arcana check. It's a check every time to make sure you do it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Good thing you're enhanced.
Take
Yep,
some
still have-
skill.
And guidance.
Still have advantage and guidance. It's-
I will say the DC
it's-
is a 15, so
It would
That's
be
that's still a good roll.
okay.
Got it in one.
there you go.
All
Just
right.
just digging for a 20.
Oh, excuse me.
I guess
Yeah,
Not
Alright,
20. I'm keeping that 20 for the next one.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I have Ooze Grotto, Mortal Caverns, and Temples of Nature, which I think the temple. No.
The Temple of
one of
Nature,
those?
where you just came from.
Yeah. Okay.
We went through a couple of these in the Ooze Grottos, but the Water World had a bunch of them. I know we got through, but in the place where they were building the golems, we had the room with the broken angel statue. I know there's at least one there. There might have been more than one in that area.
And I have the one called the Dread Warrior Key. I think that was the weird black altar, but I'm not sure about that.
I think the Dread Warrior is the same area that.
Kasric. Real quick, I'm sorry, guys. With that natural 20 for the next glyph, I will say that you also learn that you can move attunements from one key to another and stack them onto keys with an intelligence check.
So I can make a super key.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. What do I? How hard do I think this is going to be?
About the same as turning a glyph into a disrupted portal.
Well, we have all the other keys,
Yeah.
but
But
and if you can hack a key to go places we haven't been, great.
This-
But otherwise,
This is more or less your DM rereading something and realizing he missed an entire paragraph about glyph attunements.
yeah, that happens.
Yeah, so yeah, it happens.
It's a very large book. Okay, so
It really is. I love it though. I'm excited. This is fun.
So I don't have to make a super key as long as we have a ring of keys. We can just use those to go through, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So unless I absolutely need a super key. Now I know I can do it, but if I don't need to have a super key, I'm not going to do that.
So going back to your wonderful predator pools.
Okay.
Home sweet home.
Sylvie, rule 1, we do not look in the pool. Rule number 2, we do not look in the pool. Rule 3, if in doubt, see rule 1 and 2. Rule 4, you sit down and wait for a lecture from a proper sized person. And I glare at Blue when I repeat these rules.
What is the pool? Oh, that's the pool. And Sylvia looks at it.
You
There's
see
just
the
kraken
body
in it.
of a dead kraken.
Lovely.
This is the one you get the natural 20 on, so this glyph is closed. And that makes 3.
Did we want to try and walk to other ones in this area, or just teleport to our next one?
Well, he just said closed, meaning it's disrupted, or meaning
Yes,
I shut the
disrupted.
whole thing
I'm
off?
sorry, disrupted.
Just making sure you change words.
Yes, I do. I'm good at that.
Okay, from memory, where's the nearest other next black glyph force?
You would remember that the next black glyph is where you release the dragon turtle.
So we should go back to that room because that was the Naga room. Yes, we should go back and see them.
down here in a way.
So as Blue walks away, the rest of you just nope, somebody moved. Cast it moved.
Haha.
Fine, be that way. You guys go a long way. Oh, that's Alton. Alton's gone. Bye.
Oh.
There you go.
This
We're
is
just
the
like
core
walking
room, so I
into
got to roll
halls
for
of
this one.
memories for us. Yes, this is where we killed the Naga. There was a dragon turtle back there. He was very rude. Thought it
Yeah,
was
he was
funny to
alright.
Is this
scare
the pool I'm
people.
not supposed to look into?
All the pools are the ones you're not supposed to look into.
But this one
Rule
was
number
also-
one, we do not look in the pools. Rule number two, do not look in the pools.
But you said pool at first. You said pool.
Is there a
Singular.
pool of water in this room? Do not look into it. What did you do in the other room? You looked right into the pool after being told not to look into it.
But
Again,
it was a big
problems with pigs
pool.
not understanding proper instructions. Why is it I have the travels I have to go through?
Catcher,
Yeah.
I'm just
Calm down,
imagining a very
Yes,
tiny
yes.
man, very frustrated
Oh,
at
I'm
me.
trying to explain to you, Biggs. I'm trying to protect you from it. Every time Blue
We
looked into a
know.
pool, something nasty came out of it. Blue, tell me if I'm wrong or right.
I did almost die many times.
And when
So
you
I'm
looked into the pool, did you get real close to it and like gaze into its blueness?
I just looked. I hang head over edge, and then oh no, new thing.
Oh, see, I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at the direct.
Starting my stream. I'll be right back. You guys have 4 portals disrupted currently.
4, 4, 4, 4.
4 is an unlucky number, but can someone explain to me why we're disrupting these portals?
That is a great point.
So
the-
legend is, if we disrupt enough of these, we can go directly to the end Lich's phylactery, which is where the goal is, but it's also probably where the worst of the guardians is. But it's probably better than going room to room in these sections of never-ending dungeon, because we've done a bit of that, and it hasn't really... I mean, it hasn't gone terrible, but it hasn't also gone great.
It has not ended. Yeah. Were you? Did he explain to you why we're going into this dungeon?
No, I just showed an interest in what was going on, and he was like, "Oh, you want to see it for yourself?" And I said, "Sure." And he pushed me through a portal.
same.
Shame on all you Bigs. Shame on these very nice young ladies. Just say they're interested in something, and you go hurling them through portals. I mean, that's just not how proper wizarding is done. Ladies, I apologize profusely for all wizarding kind, with the exception of the big old one who's upstairs. Anyway, so yes, if you would imagine for me, and I'll actually use a little minor illusion, a large underground dungeon, but it's broken into sections, and each section is separated from the others. So you travel to the different sections by going through these black glyph gates that we're disrupting here. If we disrupt enough of these black gate networks, thank you very much.
That's the entire Doom Vault.
We've been
Exactly.
everywhere the yellow has.
It's not updated, but yes.
We've basically been to where the yellow is. So if we can break enough of the black glyph teleportation system, it will open up a pathway to get to the vault that holds the phylacteries. And do you know what phylacteries are?
No.
If I said in metagaming, it's a Horcrux for the Lich.
Yes, that makes. Thank you. Yeah, that. I get it now.
And we only just now figured out how to do that. We were told at the very beginning that there's some way to do it, and we just, this very moment, figured it out.
Yeah,
Correct.
You got the last piece of information you needed last session, and now you know how to do it. All right. So from the Predator pools, are you going to the Golem Labs? Because I know you have keys in there too.
Yes.
Yes, we'll go to the Golem Labs next, please. We can come in where the broken angel statue was.
Oh yeah, there's 2 spots: the Broken Angel statue and then this one, because you have both of them.
Yeah, this is where we took a cage out and pretended. You know, the people in the next room might not be dead because we told them we were prisoners and walked through.
That's correct, which is why I want to come in. So that's okay, but we should be able to travel from this one to the Broken Angel statue run, and then we can disrupt that one too.
Oops.
That is excellent remembering of where we tried to bluff our way through to minimal success.
I believe
It was a
was
good
the-
bluff.
No, that was a
It
good
was
bluff.
the only time it's worked.
Yep. Yes, I stand corrected. The one room where we left people, and they're like, "Yeah, no, those guys were totally above. Shouldn't be questioned."
Do I still have advantage on this one?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
No, you
No,
guys
it's been
chatted
more
at
than
a table for 2 hours.
Oh, okay, fine.
Consequences of our actions.
Again, all your fault entirely.
No.
Fine.
Does
Yeah,
that
do
count
it.
as a short rest then?
I will
Just do
allow
it
it
with
for you,
guys-
Blue, because you RP'd that you were asleep.
Ah.
Blue has a short rest.
Complications.
Just Blue.
All right. If we need to, I can rejuice you, but let's just go with guidance for now.
Yep. Arcana check with guidance, please, Castrick.
See, I knew you needed me.
Yep. You disrupt this one, no problem. Now, are you guys teleporting to the next one, or do you want to walk to the next one?
I recommend we teleport to the next one because walking would make us go back through that same room again with those potential same group of people, and I don't know they're going to buy the bluff the second time.
Not with 2 extra people with you.
Well,
Well,
just
what
roll
was
the
the first
prisoners.
bluff?
And Hermie, the person who said that they were bringing the prisoners, is not there.
What?
That's only because Hermie was so important he was called away on other business.
This is true. So there's your last black gate or glyph. Your next glyph, I should say. Castrick, Arcana check. With
Guidance.
Yep.
Okay.
You
Chill
don't
out.
need my guidance.
All right.
That's a 30.
30-30. Love that.
You as you
I know what I'm writing on my birthday cake when I turn 30.
30-30.
No, Castrick.
That's fair. So as you take this up and you go to out of words are hard. Disrupt this portal. It works, and you see it shimmer and change as the 5 of you get sucked into it and thrown out. Here.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
are we supposed to be here?
We've never been here before, so therefore this is someplace we've never seen. So
There's a
I think we
Are
are
we
where we're
floating?
supposed to be.
There's a
Yes.
dark pool in the middle of this pyramidal chamber that you're in.
Sylvie is not
hurt
looking
my
at
eyes.
the pool.
There
Sylvie
are
is looking away from the pool after that 2-hour conversation, and that she does not want to sit through again.
That was the short version.
there are 3-foot high pedestals in here.
So they're big pedestals.
Can I detect magic?
Well, actually, they're proper sized.
You certainly can.
pedestals.
All right. As soon as he takes in the room, Dacton's throwing down an aura of vitality because some of us are messed up. So, let's see. I've got
I have that too.
10 rounds of 2d6. So I'm taking the first one. Oops, that's too many. That's only 6 for me. Second one for me. 5, so that's 11. Blue, you okay? Who else is messed up?
Blue is good.
I mean, I also just created 10 good berries that people could have. I mean, and they get bonuses because of specific class choices that I've made.
It's jammed.
Kasric, are you damaged, or am I the only one who took a hit last time?
You're the only
I
one who
have
took
a
hit.
few
I
hits.
am very fine. Thank you very much. Yes, yes.
All right. Well, then round 3 is to me, and 4 is to me. That one, 7, and another 14 to me.
You got hit hard, huh?
I got worked. I
Do you
forget
need
how.
more help? I mean, I
The
can help
Yetis
you.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody need a round? Blue, you want a single round, or are you
I'm
fine?
topped off.
All
I
right.
could use some help.
Yes. Take 2d6. I've got. Let's see. I've used 4 rounds. I've got 10 total. So there's an 11. Ooh, that's a nice one. Take 20 points.
So explain how I do that
So
again.
if you click your token, you see the green bubble that says 52 on it. Click that and change that to 72. And that should also update your character sheet, but if not, we can update your character sheet as well.
I could have made your life so much easier by just casting Beacon of Hope, and 1 round of healing
Yep.
would have healed you to max.
Yep, and it automatically does your current hit points on your sheet as well. So yeah, so you're 2 for max now. Perfect.
Yeah, but this way, if we've got a couple rounds, I can juice everybody up. So we've got another 16 points. Seriously, you need more?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, I'll take that 16 then, and that puts me to top. Anybody else need anything at all? Even a little bit? I've got, I think, 2 more rounds.
Sersha's 2 points from max.
All right, go to max, and then if nobody else needs anything at all, the spell is done.
Okay. So, this vast 4-sided pyramidal space has a floor of rough-hewn white marble, set with low circular pedestals of the same material. At the 3 corners of the floor stand sepulchres of white marble, each a 3-sided pyramid that mirrors the shape of the vault. Engraved into each sepulchre's double doors is a 4-armed gargoyle, poised to attack. A pool of dark liquid churns in the center of the floor. Each other surface of the vault is nearly identical. Rubble of black rock scattered near the wall and the pool on each side stay in place. It seems apparent that each side has its own gravity. So you are literally in a pyramid, and if you were to walk behind like where Kasric is, you would walk to another floor of this pyramid.
Oh, this is so weird.
So can you guys see the whole map?
Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, 3.
So like if you guys were to walk up this wall,
Dimensionality. Mhm.
you would come right here on this one.
Which one?
On
Floor 2
the
or
bottom
3?
right.
Floor
Floor 4.
4. Got it. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
this is so weird.
How dare you challenge our 2D thinking?
I'm going to cast Long Strider.
Okay. Yeah, and each floor has 3 of the sepulchres on it.
Question: is the liquid? Is it floating in the midair,
No, it is on
or
the floor.
is it literally on the? It's on the floor. So
Yes.
there's 4 pools of water.
There are 4 pools of water, 1 on each wall, and they stick to that side. So like the description said, every floor has its own gravity. So the minute you start walking to another floor, you're essentially like sideways on that floor, good to go.
That's real
Understood.
trippy.
Okay. And the pillars are proper size at only 3 foot tall each.
That is the white things, yes.
So they don't connect in the middle or anything. There's no connection between them.
Nope.
Do they?
These are loose rocks, right?
It's loose marble on the ground, but you don't think of like you would fall into this area. That's not a thing. You guys are literally in a pyramid.
Can I grab a piece of loose marble
Uh-huh.
and try and throw it in the center and see like if it just sticks?
Like you're throwing it up in the air in the center?
Yes.
Yeah, as you do, it comes back down to this floor level.
Even if I throw it towards another floor level?
Yep. If it hits the wall on that floor level, it stays on that floor level.
Oh, so strange. Okay.
Did my detect magic pick up on anything?
So
Everything.
yes, it does. All these pedestals are magical. The 3-foot high pedestals. I would say
Are the pyramids
Evocation?
themselves?
Hold on.
That's not good.
The pyramids themselves are not magical. And you can't detect anything magical within, but your thing doesn't pierce the pyramids. And obviously the air is magical for whatever the gravity would be. We'll say transmutation. I don't really know.
All right, so we expect there's going to be lots of phylacteries in here, but we need to bring back to Elminster one phylactery
see the-
of Zastam, right?
Correct.
You said the air was transmute.
Yeah,
Something really?
I don't know what it would actually be. It's just the gravity field.
Yeah. Do you think he would keep his in the same vault? I feel like. I mean, it's our best odds just to open each of these and.
I think we're just going to have to open up some vaults and see what happens. It's not going to be good, but I don't see any other way forward.
Did any of the 4 liquid pools give off magic? I look at Clive and go, when you were looking around, did you see anything else in the liquid?
I guess technically they'd be magical.
Uh-oh. So we know it's a trap. We just don't know how.
Oh, it's a huge trap. No,
Yeah,
so my
we
point
knew
is,
that going in.
I'm sorry, let me do this. The liquid itself is magic, or there is something within the liquid
The
that is
liquid
magic.
itself would technically be magic, I think.
Okay, and I believe Sorsha said she is a water nymph or water druid.
Yes.
Okay, let's say this is the one time you're allowed to look into the liquid.
I don't think this is
What do you see?
So I'm allowed to look in this one.
Yes, because if she saw something magical about the water, if this is more of your element and you're closer to it, then I would expect you might have more of an ability to tell us maybe what this is or give us a better idea. Because now we know it's magical, so now it's like, okay, what about it is magical? And you seem to be made from water, or at least attuned to water. I mean, wouldn't that be proper? That would be your thing to do? I mean, it's not really like Blue's going to be specialized in hacking and slashing a pool of water apart.
All right, I got it.
I could draw a Venn
So,
diagram if that would help.
No, thank you. I'm going to go and examine the liquid.
Okay.
Slight metagaming. What would be the best move here?
So, well, now I tell you what to do. You're going to make a nature check. Yes, Sylvie, that is exactly how that's going to work. I just don't remember if it's +2 or +3. Saoirse, roll a d4 as well. Type \roll space 1d4. Or if you see the dice on the left-hand side, you can click that as well and hit 1d4.
Can I pull out a ooze prod and poke the pool?
Sure.
I'm sorry, is that
We're
what
not
kind of
having another
roll is
lecture.
that?
So on the left-hand side, Saoirse, you see one that looks like a d20, a dodecahedron? I have a lot more than you guys would have on your screen, so I don't know what number it is from the bottom. For me, it's 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the top, 2 from the bottom.
Okay, there you go. If you mouse over that, it shows you a whole bunch of different dice. You can just click the D4, and that'll roll that for your guidance.
You'll have to give me a minute to try to find that on my sheet. Is
Yep.
that on the core?
No, it's
not
on
the
your
sheet.
it's on your actual like on the web page on the left hand side. There's a
Yeah,
bar
on
of
the
a bunch
map.
of different symbols. Or you can do exactly what Sylvie posted in the chat as well. Perfect. So
Huzzah.
with a 7, you are not sure the origin or nature of this pool. Unfortunately, it's something you have not come across. Blue, as you poke this pool with your stick, nothing happens.
I bet you something would happen if someone looks into it.
I would argue to poke the pool, I would have had to look at it.
Well, I mean, I told Sosha that she had permission to look into this pool, so she should have. Blue, however, keeps looking into pools without asking permission and breaking the rule. One more time, Blue. I don't have time right now to give you another lecture on this. When we get back to the Yawning Portal, the whole people in the Yawning Portal are gonna get the lecture one more time, so maybe all you bigs will figure it out.
But the curse is broken. I looked into this pool and nothing happened. We are free.
Yes. Pick a door, any door. What sepulchre looks appealing? Huzzah! Somebody.
Wait, can I read what's on the doors? Because it looks like there's writing on it, unless there's not actually writing on it.
It was gargoyles that looked like they were ready to attack, if I remember.
There's gargoyles that look like they're ready to attack. Exactly.
What in the hieroglyphics is this?
There's
Is there any language that can be?
That's the design on the
determined.
door. That looks like there's no language. There's no
Mhm.
writing, no anything.
Do we understand pictogram?
I mean, I know undercommon, but I don't think that.
Okay. Is it? Are there handles?
No.
Does it have a push or a pull sign?
Nope. You do
I'm going to-
see
Just
that
touch
there is
it.
a keyhole though.
Oh.
Well, there's 12 of these things.
Do we have any keys? Oh! Didn't we grab a key off of one of the mages?
Yes, I
We
read
do have
that.
skeleton keys. That's true. We could try a
We have
skeleton
multiple
key.
keys.
I'm going to back up. But you do this thing.
All right,
Lock.
fine. Somebody toss me a skeleton key, and I will try a skeleton key in this lock.
I believe I have one, so you can have mine.
I believe this may be the vault that holds one of Zaztam's lieutenants. So if we're going to open one,
We have
open
12
one.
lieutenants?
Didn't say the man was, the lich was crazy, and it's entirely possible. But where's Ira? Is Ira with us?
I guess technically, if you want me to bring her.
Yes.
Okay, so I would ask her, does she feel a connection to any of these little pyramid shapes in here?
She will say no.
It was worth a shot.
That's my thought, was maybe if she's connected to one of them because she's been filled with an essence, she might go, oh yeah, this one radiates hot. So okay. All right. So I believe we may be unleashing one of Zaztam's lieutenants, and I would offer this before we open it, just a word of caution, possibility. Because we know that he's trying to import other souls of the chosen into his lieutenant's phylacteries and therefore take them over, they might be willing to work with us to get rid of Zaztam himself. If we can get his phylactery, then that will make him weaker. Maybe then they could take over. But the deal is, they help us, we take his phylactery, we leave, everything else is on them. Does that sound like something that'll work?
Yes, so if we get someone random, we don't necessarily start shooting, is what your point is.
That's correct. We offer to negotiate first. Correct. But if it goes south, hit him just like that last creature in the cold room.
But what if we just tell them that we are prisoners? This should work.
Blue. No.
It worked once, therefore we should do it everywhere.
I am
No.
prisoner.
No, 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 no,
Honestly,
no.
may be the best policy right now.
Yes, Kasric is correct. We're only here for a single phylactery of Zastam. He's got more than one. There's a lot of other phylacteries of other lieutenants here. But yeah, I agree that the big guy's not going to put his phylacteries just sitting on a shelf. We're going to have to figure out where it's hidden.
Fine, but if they ask me personally, I'm saying prisoner.
Sure. Just say it whisper first.
Gastric would like to walk up the wall behind him onto floor 4 and stand over here.
Yep. Anyone else want to spread out before I open this door?
Castrick, I need you to make a strength check, please.
Ooh!
Okay. This will not go well.
Yeah, as you try to cross this heavily marbled area to get to the next floor, you are able to get through no problem.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it should have been athletics or acrobatics, but regardless, you still passed.
All right. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Dacton is going to use a skeleton key in the lock to open this door.
As you do, nothing happens. These skeleton keys do not work for these doors.
Well,
Dang it!
figured as much. So it's locked?
It is locked.
All right. It is locked. All right, then.
So sad.
All that
Second.
build up.
Tosses back the skeleton key to Circe and says, all right.
Would the glyph key work?
You can try it.
Well, Daxton will try a glyph key, but he's going to do it haphazardly without really thinking about it.
Yep, does not work.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other keys?
Where is our rogue?
All right. Does anybody have
keys.
a...
Wait, so hold on. Yeah. So
shot?
does anybody know how to pick locks? Does anyone have lock picking as a skill?
No.
Okay.
No, I
then-
chose a goody two two.
then I will-
Um,
Then I will
thing
allow
if
the
he wants
skeleton
to.
key to work. Because otherwise, you
That's
guys
what-
aren't leaving this.
Since you're letting it work, do I get a hit on my detect magic as soon as the door opens?
Well, it's funny you should mention that because as this door swings open, these two gargoyles on the doors pop out to life. And I need everyone to roll initiative as they are going to attack you immediately. Wabam.
I got
Yes.
that poor initiative.
It could be worse.
Ooh, forearms. Yes.
To make multiple men happy at once.
Dacton does have lockpick tools
What did you
and...
just say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just totally tuned that out. All right. That's incredible. And until you drew attention to it, I was like, this is normal.
Saoirse, you're up first with a 21. You see these gargoyles just come to life.
They are terrifying.
As Dacton raises an eyebrow to this.
Did you say Dacton is proficient in
Once a day, Dacton can make himself proficient in the thieves' tools he has, and he could use the same trick he used for Kasric to juice his numbers, but it takes a certain number of spells to stack.
Don't worry, the skeleton key decided to work. It's
Yes.
fine.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so Do I know how close I am to them?
You would be.
Yeah, you would be able to guess you're about 30 feet or so.
I'm going to try Synaptic Shot.
Okay. I'll link it.
How do I do that?
On your character sheet on the spells, you just click it. And there should be like a
There'll be a
little
little,
chat
little
bubble.
speech bubble.
Yeah. So you see on your spell page how there's the eye and then a little chat bubble next to it for synaptic static. Yep. So that's when you click the spell. But if you see the little speech bubble or the show spell description, it'll link what it does. Each creature within 20 foot. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can make it so it won't hit Dacton as well. Intelligence.
I don't want to hit him.
Right. Where do my lost my gargoyle page. 1 sec. Sorry. Okay. So 1d. Intelligence saving throw 1 and 2. Okay, yeah. They both fail. So they're both going to take 36. So they're 37. Damn, girl.
Good hit.
Very good hit.
Look, I'm terrified after the Will of Wisps.
Good. Means I'm doing my job right. All right. Yeah. Anything else?
No, because I have nowhere to go, and
All right, Casper.
Yes. We'll do something simple.
Oh, they've muddled thoughts for 1 minute. That's crazy.
They get to make saves for it, but that is really good.
No, they failed to save.
They get to make an intelligence save at the end of each turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that now. But man, that's still really good.
It's really good.
Minus the d6 from their attack rolls until their next turn, essentially.
I will do third level magic missile.
Yeah.
So that will be 5d4 plus 5.
Yep.
Wait, I just noticed. We don't have to make the intelligence save, just the gargoyles?
Yeah, no, so she's able to put it in a sphere where it won't hit Dacton or you.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do. Because it's a point within range that she can cast it. It doesn't have to be a targeted creature or anything like that. 17, very nice, Castrick. That gargoyle's looking rough. Anything else?
No, stay where I am.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to blue.
Which gargoyle looks in worse shape, left or right?
This one here.
Okay. Bonus action, boots of speed.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I'm running through it. 20, 25.
All right, so
30.
blue. As you run through the pool, I need. Oh no, you don't even get to. You don't even get a chance.
Sylvie just sees this and goes, no.
You take 7 points of necrotic damage,
That's a bummer.
but you only take it the once, and as you rush through this 1 foot deep pool. So technically, it's difficult terrain, but you have the boost of speed going, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
The lessons meant nothing to this man.
Like as I'm like feel the life get drained on me, I'll scream out, "Who's bad? Bad!"
I was right. I'm not even going to say it out loud. I was right.
And then I'll swing at the weaker one.
Yeah, that hits, and that makes that crumble to the ground and breaks apart into dust.
All right. And then I'll give this other one 2 swings. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, this other one crumbles to the ground as well. As you hear this screech, as another 2 doors pop into existence with gargoyles.
No, that's just mean.
Well, at least they're way over there.
I forgot to roll her initiative.
If my math is correct, this is 16 so far.
16 what?
Anything else, Blue?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to here and run towards where Kasric went, I guess.
All right, I need you to make a strength saving throw or dexterity saving throw.
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Or yes, athletics or acrobatics. Thank you.
To answer your question,
Yeah, you're
the
fine.
answer is men.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Dacton.
Okay, well, now that we have brand new gargoyles far away from me instead of right up in my face, I will go ahead and chill touch one of them. Doesn't really matter which.
Yeah, go for it.
And
Hits.
11 points of necrotic damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
I'll bonus action charge my shillelagh just for giggles.
Perfect. All right, that's gonna bring us to Drew. She'll be like, "Yeah, nope." And she'll run back.
You're gonna nope out.
Yep. And she really doesn't have much, so she will just produce flame at one of them and miss with a 9. That brings us to Sylvie.
I will thorn whip the one that's closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Oof.
I think it moves 10 feet closer.
Alrighty. What are you doing, Blue, that makes that pop up?
I hit show spell description. And
Yeah, I think only the
Yeah, only me and
GM
her
and the
can do
person
it.
who cast it. Yeah. If you want, I'll do that from now on so you can see what the spells do.
Blue's not magical. He doesn't need to know.
I'm magical.
Magically
All right.
delicious.
Anything else, Sylvie?
No, I think I'm gonna save my bonus action. I just saw the
Well,
message.
so if you don't use your bonus action now, you won't be able to use it until your next turn.
Well, the bonus action is just movement of 30 feet, teleportation, I think, or is that a swift action? Because it's just part of my.
So you can just move as your move for your turn.
Well, yeah, I can move 30 feet and then an additional 30 feet, basically. But I don't think I have any other bonus actions, do I?
I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some, just not. You're a cleric, you said, right? Usually.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, usually spiritual weapons is what the clerics do, but you did cast a leveled spell already. Right? Oh, no, that was a cantrip. Never mind.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah. So you could do spiritual weapon if you wanted to. If you have access to it, which you should.
I don't think it's on my list.
Hold on. Let me pop up your screen. Spells, level 2. Yeah, you have it. Level 2, the very bottom spell, and you're level 2.
Ah, there it is.
So you don't have to, but you can if you want to. That's usually what the clerics do. That or is Spirit Guardians an action or bonus action to cast?
I think that's an action.
Yeah. 10 just barely hits, so go for damage. 5.
What?
Yeah. Alrighty. Attack and bonus action. Now it's the gargoyle's turn. He's gonna screech out and fly over and land next to you, Sylvie. He's gonna make 3 attacks on you.
What a bitch.
He's gonna try and bite you first for a 14.
I think that misses because my AC is 17.
Then yeah, that misses, and then 2 claw attacks, a 19 and an 8.
Then 19 hits, the 8 misses.
Okay, so 7 points of slashing damage as he claws into you. Let me change this. I wish it defaulted to toggling. So annoying.
But advantage.
Yeah, because I always forget to alter them. All right, that's it for that gargoyle. This one. What's their fly speed? 60? 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 will land right here and attack the druid. Fight, claw, claw. Oh, snap.
Oh boy.
Why does he always get bullied?
She drops
Oh, is
after
that-
the second attack and has 2 failed death saves.
Oh, yikes.
I
Wow.
will be useful in a second.
Oh wait, did Sylvie just go down?
No,
No.
it's an NPC.
No,
Oh, okay.
not me.
Era went down.
All right, Saoirse.
Okay, so let me figure this out. Because they decided to go around you guys.
Makes AoE a little bit harder.
Are they considered humanoids?
You get the distinct feeling that no, they are not.
I'm going to have to use my long range weapon.
All right, go for it. A 9 is just gonna miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to move a little closer to the group. Can I do that?
Of course.
And that'll be it.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Kastrick.
Thinking. Burning through spells, burning through spells, burning through friends, burning through friends. Can't lightning bolt them. Can't dispel magic on them. I have. I could slow them. If I slow them, what does that do for their attacks?
you
It
only choose
makes it so
one.
they cannot multi-attack anymore.
That'd be a good thing, right?
They can't
Oh, yeah.
react. Slow's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
slow is a really good spell.
DC 19 Wisdom save.
Oh shit.
So Kastrick dips into a pocket and comes up, and he's got a little bit of honey and a little bit of gum Arabic in his hand, and he runs a line through this as he looks at these 2 gargoyles, and he whispers into their ears across the space between them.
Oh, yes. Pocket honey.
And they are both slowed.
Yes, they are. Alrighty.
It is a concentration spell. It can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Mm-hmm. No,
I cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack.
correct. That effectively gets rid of their multi-attack. Anything else?
It does get a wisdom save at the end of each of its turns to end the effect early.
Yes.
No, that is Castric's action.
Alrighty, blue.
All right, I'm gonna try and zip back over.
As you zip over, I need you to make another acrobatics or athletics check. Yeah, you're fine.
And then we'll just go for chop, chop.
Yep.
Is it still up?
No, it's not. The second attack crumbles it to dust.
Okay. I will then, I guess, awkwardly run off the side of the wall of the pyramid and slash that one as I pass by.
Yeah?
Parkour.
Yeah. 20 points of damage. Very nice.
And then I will continue my run to.
Yeah, they have a -2 to their AC too, right, Castric?
Yeah.
Yes, they have an 8 AC
hold on.
right now.
That is correct. -2.
My run to floor 3 and I guess make another
Yep.
athletics check.
You're good?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Dacton.
All right. Dacton will move around the existing gargoyle, staying inside his space. Go ahead and throw a Spare the Dying, which is an action, to the NPC. And because he figures there's going to be more where this came from, he'll go ahead and put up a spiritual weapon for a bonus action and smack this guy in the head.
Go for it.
Once I find my thing.
Yeah. I think a 21 hits at 8.
And this is at normal level, so what's that, a level 2?
Yeah.
Level 2 is normal. Yep. 6 points.
Very nice. Anything else?
And nope, he's just going to stay there.
All right, she's stable, so let's delete her. Sylvie, you're up.
Is she stable or no?
She's stable, yes.
Oh, because I was gonna spare the dying on her.
Yeah, Dacton beat you to it.
Ow.
Battling druids and
Bummer. You know
clerics.
what? I'll cure her wounds, and then as a bonus action, I'll move my spiritual weapon and hit him.
All right. Roll attack.
Yes! Yes!
All right, so she heals 10 hit points.
I didn't mean to do that. I think it's 10. It's actually more than 10.
Oh, that's right, because of your
I think it's 10. It's 9 plus
plus the 1, so 10, and then your class
plus
bonus.
the 1 plus my 2 bonuses, which I think are plus 3, and then I get healed for healing her.
Yeah, so she heals 13.
And then I heal 2 plus my spell level thingy.
Yeah, so you should heal what? 5? No. Man, I haven't played a life druid or a life cleric in forever. That was my first class though that I ever played in 5e.
Wow.
Plus the 2 plus the spell's level. Okay, so spell level is second level, you said? So you'll heal 4.
Looks, yeah.
Oh yes. So Sylvie heals 4. And then you got to roll d20 first to try and hit it. I mean, it's hard to muck it up. I don't know what your spellcasting bonus is. So just click your spiritual weapon to, like, you're not really casting it again, but that way it does the attack roll. but 9 force damage will be very nice. Yeah, 16 definitely hits. 9 force damage. I'm not gonna do the 7. All right, very nice. Anything else, Sylvie?
No, that's it.
All right. This poor little gargoyle is gonna make one attack on the druid on the ground.
Rude.
You bitch.
They don't have a big intelligence, and that's why he's bad attacking.
You don't have to be smart to be.
Oh my gosh!
At least it's only 6 damage. She's fine. She's just hurting.
I'm so used to playing Pathfinder where there's a crit bonus. So I got
If
scared.
there was a way to do it, I got to figure out if there is. I want crits to be max dice plus a dice roll, but I don't know how to do it on Roll20. I got to figure that out if it's possible.
It's gotta be, right?
You
But
would think.
before my oh my god, I was saying you don't have to be smart to be a bitch. Like,
Golly, what a surprise!
you
More
see
gargoyles.
Two more
appear.
gargoyles pop out of the doors with a screech. And
That's
that
very
is,
courteous of them to only come 2 at a time, though.
yeah. It is Search's time. I will be right back. 1 second.
Okay, so the one gargoyle is dead, and it's just the 2 brand new ones that have appeared that we got to deal with.
There's still 1 alive under your slow spell.
Okay.
So 3 gargoyles currently.
Do you think the sludge counts as water?
I ran through it and it caused me necrotic damage. I would probably say it's not water.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, if you're looking like for a control water spell, is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
You could attempt it, and he will tell you whether or not you believe it is water or not.
Because
So,
I think that was my best option, at least
I-
to get the other 2.
I think that if he allows you to do this, I would, yeah. I think for being creative like that, he'll probably let you do it.
Do we have to do this on every floor of here? Oh my gosh.
No, what? Okay, we hopefully this does not trigger the other rooms to go off as well. So maybe we can figure something out with these 3 little pyramids, and then go from there.
So you're saying don't burn all of the 10-minute or 1-hour timed effects right now.
We may have to do this 3 more times, but I'm hoping we can figure something out and not have to do it 3 more times. Because I think there's got to be a way to not set these guys off.
My Sorsha is internally whining because she's exhausted and she hates gargoyles.
All right, I'm back. I'll have to AFK when my son's mom gets here to give her his medicine. But, Saoirse, what would you like to do? You got 2 new gargoyles behind you, and then the 1 gargoyle here. This is looking pretty rough.
Would I be able to use control water?
On what?
The 2 gargoyles
Link
behind
it.
me.
Link it. Whoa. Full of text.
Oh, yeah, it's a big spell.
Blue, keep it in your pants. Freestanding water.
That's a lot to read.
It's not technically water, so I will say no.
What is it then? Don't leave it up to my imagination.
It's not water.
Oil is not water, so you couldn't control water on oil.
You could create water and then control it.
Yeah, but that way you just wash them off. So no, that's all right. A good try though. I do like the attempt, and very creative attempt to use that spell.
Definitely.
And they're immune to poison, aren't they?
They're kind of stoned. Acid, however, would be great.
I'm trying to figure out an action. Honestly, guys, I don't think I have much to offer here.
If it's a question of you can't reach them from this distance, you could hold an action or hold a spell, allow them to close into attack range, and then you get to attack them before they finish their move once they get in range, if that makes sense. So if you had a spell that only went like 15 feet, you could say, I hold this until they get to within 15, and then you hit them with it 15 feet. Then they finish their movement if they survive the attack, if that makes sense.
I'm going to withhold an illusion spell, hypnotic pattern, until they're
Ooh.
close enough for the group.
All right, so you could cast that on these two here, right now, because those two are grouped together, and chances are this one's not gonna be able to get close enough for you to cast it without hitting an ally.
Yes, I definitely want to use that on the two behind me.
Yeah, because the big thing is it says each creature in the area. So like if you were to make it so they're all together, but your allies are there too, your allies will get hit by that as well. Does that make sense?
Yes, so I change it. I want to use it now.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. What do they got to make? They got to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. 15. Okay. Wisdom save. They're really bad at these. Oh wow, they both succeed.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so unfortunately you cast a spell and it does not take hold on these creatures. And that's going to bring us to Kasric.
I'm concentrating on keeping these two guys slowed.
Well, there's just one left.
Well, there's one left, yeah.
Oh, he gets to make a thing at the end of his turn. Hold on. He is no longer slowed.
Wow.
Yeah, but the end boss is going to do shit because I'm getting all my good rolls out of the way now.
Love that. That's good for us.
We're okay with that. All right, so he's no longer slowed, so I have no restriction then. Fourth level lightning bolt at one of the two new gargoyles.
You don't want to try to hit them both?
Well, I mean, if I hit one, the other one's 5 feet away from him.
Oh yeah, I guess
But-
technically, yeah. So it'd be both of
So
them.
I mean, I really can't move to line them up. I don't think, unless I can move 30,
Is there a
20.
different
I can move
floor?
25 feet and line them up if you let me.
I'll make it so. So dex saves, right? They both fail.
Yep.
Roll some damage. Yeah, one time in the wards campaign,
Fourth level.
it was the first time I tried it before I had to redo it. I had this awesome epic boss fight set up, and I couldn't roll above a 10. It did nothing.
Oh.
It was so sad, but hey, the players loved it because they freaking destroyed my dude.
There you go.
It was like Castric's destroying these damn gargoyles.
I'm protecting my bigs. That's my job.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm also burning through some big spell slots.
Yeah, you are. All right, anything else, Castric?
No, I will stay where I am. Thank you.
All right, that's gonna bring us to blue.
I will run back over to. I have to scroll to move. Everything is so strange. I'm gonna try and run over here. So I'll make another athletics. I'll run over to what I assume is pretty soft gargoyles after a juicy lightning bolt. I'll hit the first one with that.
Yep.
Is it still standing?
Yes, it is. Looking rough. Still standing.
What incredible!
Barely.
Oh!
Oh. Luckily for you, your weapon is magical. As it hits this gargoyle, it just like kind of, you don't put enough force behind it, it just like pings off of it. And if this weapon wasn't magical, it probably would have shattered.
Bounces off the ground and into the gargoyle.
I will run back to we'll say here. It's
Alrighty.
fine.
Decton.
All right, the beat up one who's right there on top of me.
Yeah.
I still got my shillelagh up, so I'm gonna smack him in the head.
Go for it. 13 hits.
7 points.
Very nice.
Is he still standing?
Yes, he is.
Then move the spiritual weapon over on top of his head and hit him with that too.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta tell it that it's still at level 2. Another 7 points.
You got hit first.
Oh, yeah, that helps.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
Another 7 points. Still standing, but looking really bad.
Oh, man. And, well, I just stand there now.
Alrighty. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer. Can I walk through these people? Oh my god, sorry to move my character like that, but can I walk through these people?
Ooh, you can't go that way.
That's why I pushed the talk. I'm so sorry.
You're
Zoom
fine.
zoom.
Oh, there you go. You can move through your allies, but you're gonna take damage from the pool trying to squeeze by Dacton. Because technically, if you look on that spot, there is a pool. You can't move through the gargoyle unless you try to push him.
I'll push him.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check or athletics check. Got to beat a 7.
Wow.
Yeah, easy enough. You just push him.
No,
and,
that's a save. That's a save.
I mean, it's a 10 plus, unless you have a -3 to your strength. Yeah, no, you're fine. So you barrel through
What
up
a
to
waste
the.
of a 20.
It happens. So you barrel through and you push the gargoyle out of your way. So now you're in its spot.
And then I'll kind of like maneuver around it, not trying to touch the ooze or
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Now that you're here though, with these doors open, you definitely detect magical energy coming from inside the small sepulcher.
What do I detect?
Just a whole bunch of different types of magic.
Maybe necromancy?
Most definitely necromancy. And I would say probably. I'm not sure what the other type would be.
You know what? While I'm here, I'm just gonna hit this. Can I make an action even though I pushed him?
Your action was to push him to take over that spot.
Alright, I'll take a bonus action. I'll just whack him in the face with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Actually, I have shillelagh, so I could use that.
You get a bonus action shillelagh instead?
I don't know. What should I do?
He's looking pretty rough. There you go.
Oh, let's go.
Still standing, but he's
No!
he's got 6 hit points left.
So many shillelaghs and spiritual weapons in his head.
Yeah.
Just hitting them over and over.
Anything else, Sylvie?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna like peek into the door and tell everybody, wow, that's a lot of magic.
All right. He did not like you pushing him. So he's gonna go all out on you. 1, 2, and 3. There you go.
If it meets beats or no?
Yep, meets beats.
Alright, so 2 of them hit me, the 18
Alright.
and the 17.
So you take 11 points of slashing, or 8 points of piercing, and then 3 points of slashing from this gargoyle. As this one will 5, 10, 15, 20.
I never. How much health did I gain last time? Was it 6 or?
Yes.
Okay,
6
so I
sounds
gain
correct.
6 and then I lose 11.
Six
Just
of-
minus 5.
You gained 4 health back.
Oh, it was 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I gotta stop clicking on my character.
Oh, sorry.
So it's
I click all over the place. My apologies.
It's plus 4 is 9 and then minus. I don't know. I'll just do the math.
All
Oh,
right. So
God.
Saoirse,
I knew this was coming.
a 6 will miss from the first gargoyle trying to bite you. The second gargoyle will, I think, hit you with a 17. Yes. What's your AC?
That's armor class, right?
Yes.
Yes.
15.
All right. So the 17 will hit. So as they both try to bite you, you dodge out of one of them, but you go right into the mouth of the other one. You'll take 4 points of piercing from that. So if you click your token and click that green circle and just type -4, it'll automatically calculate it for you. Perfect. And then as they slash at you, 3 of the 4 attacks are going to hit. You will take a total of 16 points of damage. So same thing, click the green bubble and type -16.
I'm amused that I'm down to what I started with.
But that's it for the gargoyles. So Saoirse, it's now your turn to enact your vengeance.
This would be appropriate time to turn into some kind of raging treant and club them to death.
Clubs them to death?
Well, I mean, you could branch out your attacks and try to, root yourself in the problem and just show them that your bark is worse than your bite, or leave them alone.
No, yeah.
How many offenses did he get before timeout?
He's lucky I wasn't paying attention.
It was 4. He has 4 in a row.
Yeah, I was zoning because I was watching something one of my friends sent me real quick, so I apologize.
It's on the video.
I'll watch it back. Don't you worry.
Now, since I still don't quite understand spell slots, can I try hypnotic pattern again?
Hold on. Let me open up your character sheet. Character sheet spells.
Please don't ever feel embarrassed about asking a question about this. We're more than happy to take a pause and explain things so you do understand.
So you've
and
cast hypnotic
feel better.
pattern once, correct? All right. So
Correct.
hold on. I don't think you've cast as many spells as you're missing here. You definitely haven't cast any first level spells that I can remember.
We didn't rest from last session either.
Right, but I know she didn't really cast a lot of spells. I know she cast one synaptic snap last session, or static. Yeah, so you're out of 5th levels. That's accurate. You haven't cast any 4th level spells. You definitely didn't cast anything at 6th level. I know you didn't cast anything. Okay, so you have cast 1 3rd level spell. So you can cast hypnotic pattern again if you want. And you can always upcast as well if you run out of that particular spell slot. So right now you have 2 more 3rd level spell slots. Do you see where it says the 3 and then the 2?
Yes.
Yeah, so the 2, so you're going to click the hypnotic pattern, and it should automatically cast it for you, and it should bring your spell slots down to 1. It did not, so I will just do that for you there. So now you can cast that one more time at that level, but you can always upcast a spell. Okay? Does that make sense?
Very little, but I'll figure it
We'll
out.
work on it. One fails, one succeeds. So we'll say that this one failed and this one succeeded. The one that succeeded has a lot less health than the other one. So he's out of the equation for right now. All right. Anything else?
Can I move?
If you do, this gargoyle can take a swing at you if he so chooses, which he would. So if you want to risk the opportunity attack, you are more than welcome to.
I think I'll stay still then.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Castrick, it is your turn.
Oh, so many things to do, so many bigs to protect. I'm so far away. Burning spell slot.
Just firebolt them or something if you want.
They're within 60 feet, am I correct?
Yeah.
I will frostbite one of them. Because that's a cantrip and it doesn't cost me a spell slot. Yay. So I will frostbite. And that is a 19 DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
All right. At which one? I'm sorry.
Let's see. The one that's in the middle of the big group here.
Okay. Con save, you said. That is an 8.
Correct.
He fails. I'll be right back.
Roll a 10, that should kill him.
I think so.
Looking after my big from less than 60 feet away.
I think my roll 20 throws.
No, I was going to say that for spell casting, I actually like using the D&D Beyond to track my spell slots. I find that easier than using Roll20. Not that Roll20 is bad, I just prefer the D&D Beyond. It's a little easier interface.
I'm throwing up pink circles on roll
All right.
20.
Sorry about that.
If you can see those, you're not frozen, but otherwise you may be.
Oh no, I see him now.
Woohoo!
It had
Everybody.
the red box, and then the red box was there for a while, so I didn't know what was going on.
We're just going to throw up multicolored circles just because we think it's pretty.
Little fireworks.
It's like the end of Mario Brothers 1 when you go to a castle at a certain number.
Yes!
Castrick did 10 points of damage to the gargoyle in the group.
Yeah, it's dead.
And that is my turn.
Get him, Blue.
Yep, your turn, Blue.
Bop. Bop, bop, bop.
Bop, bop. Well, the first bop kills this dude. Technically, this one will be an auto crit.
Oh, gosh.
So that's 34.
So I'm just going to do 34. It's dead. It has 31 health. And with that, as you
Ooh,
breathe, Castrick, you worryingly look behind you.
Yes.
And nothing happens. You guys are out of combat.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal everybody up.
Amazingly, Castrick is undamaged.
Same with
I mean-
Becton.
I'm gonna
Oh.
give the person that fell before that I healed, I'm gonna give her like, I don't know, like 6 out of the 10 a good berry. I don't know, what's her maximum hit points?
Not a whole lot. 27.
Alright, then I will give her whatever something times 4 equals 24 is. I think that's 6, right?
6 is correct.
Alright, I'll give her a 6. And they'll heal her 4 hit points each. So she basically maxes out now.
Okay. You're cutting out.
Does anyone else need help?
Saoirse probably needs health. I'm
I
fine.
could use some help.
I injured myself walking through gross water.
Blue injured
So
herself?
what I'll do is
No.
I have 4 good berries remaining. What I'll do is I'll cast Beacon of Hope, and whoever needs healing can take a good berry, and they heal max hit points, I think.
Wow, nice move.
So this door is open, correct?
Yes.
What is inside?
The sepulchre walls hum with arcane power. On stone shelves are leather cases, amulets, daggers, scroll tubes, unholy symbols, and other ornate objects. These are the phylacteries of Saz Tam's lich servants.
Oh no, looking for a phylactery in a phylactery pile.
Well, it's a vault. Okay.
He described the phylactery to us, didn't he? Or did he not?
He just said he needs one of Saz Tam's phylacteries.
Yeah, there's more than one, but that's as much as we got. Yeah.
A quick question.
Okay, so right, but also realize this: each of the lieutenants and subordinates may also have multiple phylacteries. So it's not just finding a Horcrux; it's a Horcrux within a collection of other Horcruxes.
I mean, we could just
That
take
sounds
all of these.
complicated. I need a DM ruling.
Okay, what's up?
With the combination of good berries plus Beacon of Hope, is it 4 or is it more?
No, it would be 4.
Oh, then maybe I shouldn't cast that.
Well, you can take that back.
Actually,
That's fine.
I could cast that and just cure light wounds or whatever.
Yeah. Because your good berry will already give the maximum amount of health hit points, so Beacon of Hope will not be effective with that.
All right, then I will try. I'll also. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to cast that then.
We can say no
Hang on
cast
to
it,
it.
not a big deal.
Hang on to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it. I retcon that. I don't cast it.
That's fine.
Do you want me to just like sweep these into a bag and then we just give them and to the
Yeah,
big
but-
wizard and call it good, or?
Well,
Just look
here's
out. Touching any of them might start another round of stuff.
right, and here's the trick, Blue. We're looking for a specific one. So, I'm gonna put it in. Let's see. If you got sent to the blacksmith to go find a specific sword for the king, you don't bring him every single sword the blacksmith has and say, "Here, pick it out yourself."
Although
You're
to
supposed to
Blue's
pick up
point,
the sword.
if you are in possession of 27 swords and one of them's the right one, that still meets the requirement.
Real quick. So Sylvie, did you do any healing to Saoirse or the druid?
I think I'm just gonna do cure wounds kind of thing. Debating between mass healing word and mass cure wounds, or whatever those 2 spells are.
Okay. Just let me know which one you use.
Okay, so we were not told what this thing looks like, and I hate to say this, there are 12 of these little sepulchres across these 4 floors, and that means there's 11 more or 22 more gargoyles hanging around there. So if we're gonna have to fight them, I'd rather open the one we need to open and get the thing we need. You might know how to locate objects, because we were not given a description of this thing. We don't know what we're looking for.
I'll say, how many gargoyles did you say, Castrick?
Well, there's 12. There's 12 more. There's 11.
6 times 3 more floors, so yeah, another 18.
Yeah.
18. So yeah, I was sorry. I had this. Sorry, right. Okay.
Maybe we should
Close
just
enough,
check-
your point stands.
Yep.
Maybe we should just check the other ones on this floor first, then, and then maybe we'll get lucky.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Saoirse, you heal 14. The druid will heal 14. And anyone else who needs it.
Castor would like to attempt to rejoin the group.
Athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Yeah, as you go to cross, you slip in the marbles and get tripped up and you fall prone.
Do I take any damage?
No, you don't take any
Embarrassment
damage. You're just
damage.
prone. Sylvie, you heal. You heal.
Did I do my math right? Because for each healing spell that I do on others, it would be the good berries plus the healing word. So that's 2 for each spell plus its spell level, which is a 1 and a 4 because I casted the healing word at a higher level. Did I do that right?
I believe so.
So I heal 14, 16. I'm basically at max health here.
Okay. Perfect.
In this vault, none of the phylacteries in particular stand out, right? Like, there's not like one on a pedestal in the center.
No.
Maybe we should just use key on another one of these big triangles. Yes.
I guess so.
Sure thing. Let's see what happens.
Actually, hold on, Blue. Before you move on, roll me a D100 for this phylactery vault.
Oh.
I believe it's a chance. Yeah,
So
no phylacteries in here stick out for you.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, we're gonna use the key to open up this one.
Nope. As you open it up, nothing happens. It just opens up, and inside you see much of the same.
All right, we're gonna use an Arcana check to find out which one looks the lichiest.
I think they're all lichy.
Yeah, but there's someone who's lichiest.
Super lichy.
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give myself guidance too, because why didn't that work? There we go. And yippee skippy. There you go.
Yeah, they all look pretty lichy to you.
Oh.
Roll a percentile. D100.
It's liches all the way down.
However, there is one in particular that stands out to you.
Hey guys, that one there looks pretty lichy.
No,
Castor,
Mel.
I'm gonna go over and see what he's talking about.
Yeah, there is a very ornate phylactery in here.
Does,
will use Mage Hand to pick it up.
It does not
wait,
budge.
does it have any magic on it?
Oh yeah, well, it's definitely magical. Your stuff would have been gone by now, though. It's been 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I could just cast it again, I think.
Yeah, Castro, you try to lift up with your mage hand, it does not budge.
Meaning it's too heavy or it's anchored somehow.
Seems to be anchored somehow. Really, Banana? Really? Twitch chat
Is there
saying
an
Team
animal
Mel's
named
best
Banana?
team. What was that?
Is there an animal named Banana, or were you just saying like
No,
banana for no reason?
in my Twitch chat.
Oh.
They're harassing me about Team Mel's best team.
And if you will happen to watch the Monday, the Clutch campaign, you'll understand that reference as well.
Got my own little hype man. No, I'm sorry, my own proper size hype man.
That is correct.
Yeah, so this special looking phylactery does not budge when you try to remove it.
If you tried using your hands,
Nobody's tried using their hands because we're afraid a lich is going to jump into our heads.
Make an Arcana check, Kasric.
I'd like to make an Arcana check at this point, and would appreciate if any deity would like to guide me on this.
I think you should have some guidance. That sounds like a good sort of thing to do.
Are you giving him guidance, or you want me to do it?
We can both do it, but it only happens once. But still, all the guidance in the world.
guidance from anywhere and everywhere. Ooh.
Kasric,
Big guns.
Guard it.
you realize that in order to be able to get this phylactery out of here, you need to disrupt the flow of eldritch energy within the sepulcher to disable the structure. You know it's going to take intense concentration, and if you wish to do it, I'm going to need 3 Arcana or Religion checks while touching the sepulcher to try and disrupt the arcane flow within it.
We could give you guidance like twice.
Yep. And I got another round of enhanced ability available.
Because you rolled so high, that's how you are able to glean all of that.
Okay.
All right.
All
You the
right.
big man?
We're gonna go for this.
So
and
I will allow 1 guidance and the enhanced ability, because you got to make these checks pretty quickly in succession.
Yep. I've got an hour on enhanced ability, so that works.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna save the journal real quick. Just that I don't want to lose everything I'd already been typing.
Mm-hmm.
That would annoy me greatly. Okay, so this is 3 Arcana checks with advantage and with guidance on all 3 of them.
Yep. Give me the first check first. So with advantage and guidance on this one.
Okay, so
Advantage, guidance. And
31.
How many glyph keys do you have on you right now? To my knowledge, you did not give any back when you were disrupting the portals.
That's correct.
So you have, I would say, at least 6, because you had to disrupt 6 portals.
I would agree with that because I did not form any into a super key.
So that's a 31 plus 6. You have a 37. Having the glyph keys helps with this check. The first one is successful. Roll again, no guidance. You still have advantage. And you get plus 6 from the glyph keys as well.
Okay, rolling again with advantage.
You really can't muck this up, I don't think. I mean,
well,
except for a nat 1.
Don't taunt the universe.
Hey, I'm allowed to taunt the universe. I'm the DM, and Banana, you're right.
No guidance, so that's a 27
Yeah.
plus 6 is 33.
The second pulse to disrupt goes off without a hitch.
All right, sweat beading on his brow. We're going for the 3rd attempt. I'm going to strain everything I got into this one.
Go for it.
27.
27 without the guidance.
Yeah, 27. As you send this last pulse into this sepulcher, it begins to shake and crumble, and you can grab the phylactery off with your mage hand real quick. And as you do, and you turn around and you're successful, you hear this cackling as
That's
this
a problem.
giant skull appears in the middle of this vault. And
Don't worry, I'm sure it's just an illusion, everyone.
Kasric. I need
Yes.
Kasric, Dacton, and Sylvie, because you guys are all right there, to each make Constitution saving throws, please.
That's going to suck.
Yep, not a fan. Oh, no, I'm not a fan. Not at all.
I'm less a fan than you are.
I'm a huge fan of this.
What is that? What the fuck is going on?
Just waiting on Sylvie.
Am I making a Constitution save? I'm guessing.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
What?
The three of you take 15 points of necrotic damage as you are
Alright.
drained by this demi-lich. And I need
Guys,
everyone.
Wait, I have necrotic resistance.
Then you will take 7.
For you. Does Castric's arcane ward protect him from that?
Dang it.
I will say yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, so you'll take 7, Sylvie. Very nice.
Wow.
I need initiative from Castric and there's Dacton.
So is this just a large floating
And Saoirse.
skull?
This is a demi-lich.
I must look up pictures.
Here, have a picture.
Da-dum, da-dum.
So it is just like a floating giant skull.
Yes.
I don't like this at all.
I
could be
love
worse.
this.
It could be
However,
a-
it is 10:22, and I know we're going to lose Sylvie momentarily, so let's pick this up next week to finish Dead and Thay.
Ooh.
Boom, boom, boom.
I am sorry.
No, not at all. It makes for a great cliffhanger to bring you right back next time.
Strategy,
So,
strategy.
Yeah.
Yep.
For Dacton, thanks for making it here. I'm glad you were able to resolve your issues and make it on time. I really appreciate having you here. And to everybody, great choices tonight, except Blue looking in the water again. Other than that,
Wait,
good job.
he walked in the water this time. I mean, you gotta lecture him later for that.
Yeah, Blue didn't look in it. He just walked through it.
No, he said he looked in it too, but he
Oh.
walked in it. That was his mistake.
He poked it.
Oh, that's right. He
I
did
did
poke it.
also.
But nothing happened. He broke the curse.
Yeah, it was fine.
And he poked it with a special ooze stick, so I mean, he at least had maybe something going on there.
Yeah, you needed a 10 or lower on the D100 to find the right phylactery.
Nice. Wow,
So,
that's
nice.
actually
Good
pretty
job
lucky.
on that 6 roll. But yeah, so we'll pick up there next week, guys.
Great.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Thanks for watching.
Good job, everyone. Yes.
Yeah.